Junji Ito, Naoki Urasawa. Some manga don't need an introduction, with the name of their creators being enough to drum up hype for their first chapter's release. Two examples from last year are To You the Immortal by a silent voice mangaka Yoshitoki Oima, or Robot Laser Beam by Tadatoshi Fujimaka, the man behind Kuroko no Basket, as both their previous series gained a respectable audience in the West. Allow me to put forward Kaneshiro Muneyuki as an author of interest, the creator of one of my favourite new manga of last year. Jagan was a refreshing, gritty action horror series with some grotesque artwork and fantastic designs, really standing out amongst the rest of the year's releases and immediately made me look out for the creator of this work and all the future manga I read. An important distinction to make when comparing Kaneshiro to everyone I've previously mentioned is that Kaneshiro only writes his manga, meaning that he can work on multiple projects quite easily since someone else is doing all the artwork. His second work of 2017, Grashros, has recently started getting translated, and I'm glad to see that his first impressions are as strong as ever. The setting of this manga is the prehistoric times, the Upper Paleolithic period specifically, about 30,000 years ago. The story so far follows a child called Aku, shunned by his tribe due to his birth that was deemed cursed by the village elder. Later on, disaster strikes the tribe, and it's Aku's turn to help out. The idea of going against destiny, defying expectations, it's nothing new, but what strikes me about this manga is that its setting can make a typical premise seem more acceptable and interesting. Superstition and the belief of spiritual powers being present would be commonplace back in prehistoric times, with indications of religious and shamanic practices being seen in cave paintings as early as, you guessed it, the Paleolithic Age. Because of the authenticity of the manga delving into tribesmen's belief in higher powers, its inclusion is not only welcome but almost necessary to nail the setting. This isn't a historical manga and I don't expect complete accuracy, hence why some characters so far seem like they stepped out of modern day with their mannerisms, but still, small things here and there help a lot to get me interested in the world. The other reason I have to give this manga praise is because of the phenomenal artwork. Overall, the art is really stellar with some highly detailed facial expressions, with a washed out grainy look that lends itself well to the manga, giving it a more mature feel. Where it really shines however is in depicting the animals the tribe come across. The 2-page spreads manage to take you by surprise, with little build up or an unexpected reveal for the beasts. The paneling always makes sure to show you the difference in strength between man and beast through the sheer size of them, and their cold gaze is incredibly intimidating, helping you relate to the hunter mentality the cast have. In a world where we have berserk detail and grotesque creatures in Junji Ito's horrific designs, it's refreshing and a testament to the artist of this work to see how intimidating he can make relatively straightforward animals. Will this manga continue the struggle of man versus beast that allows the artwork to excel? No idea. What I've said in this video may not be representative of the finished work at all, but regardless I hope I've given you some food for thought regarding how overused tropes can work well with a setting. Grashros has only 6 chapters at the moment, so I highly recommend trying it out.